this is what we waited for.
Which one do we need?
Huge one.
Okay.
If you stop, you can't go to pumpkin patch.
Is that the rules?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hey guys, we are at the Underwood Farms in Moore Park. You want to say hi, Addie? Of course, here in California, it is like a billion kajillion degrees. So we're eating our popsicles. Addie's drinking Gatorade. We already went through a bunch of stuff, so we're looking a little sweaty already, but we are gonna show you around Underwood Farms. It is this huge actual farm with pumpkin patches, and we'll show you kind of some of the activities that they have here. All right, here we go, guys.
Something that ain't lost, have we got it? Our lines crossed. We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart and I won't dare to say,
you can pick one, Addie.
you feel the same way? Maybe you don't want to know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should know. If I had known from the
Feel the
start, this
mister?
wouldn't have ended with broken hearts.
It feels good, huh?
'Cause I don't want to waste my time.
These ones are so giant. Okay, which way do you want to go? You want to go that way and see what they have? What are you going to make with it? There's the hayride. Which one? That one's better? I like that one, you know why? Because it has a big stem. So it'll be good to make a big spooky jack-o'-lantern. And a pumpkin pie. What kind of what are you going to put in your pumpkin pie? It's a real pumpkin? Yeah, they're all real, Eddie. This is how they grow, you see? See how they grow? Let's see. Bugs? Yeah, we're in a garden. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at the poppies.
These like flowers.
Aren't those pretty?
These like flowers.
They do, but I don't see any bees over here, do you? There he goes. Addie, want to run through? Ready? Okay. Oh yeah. These ones are called full moons. Yeah, these ones are called full moons because they look like moons. Isn't that cool? That's cool, huh? Yeah, that's the moon ones. So we're driving back home from Underwood Farms. I have my camera propped up, so if I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm driving straight. But I thought this would be a good time to try to just give a quick review of going. So it was our first time going to Underwood Farms. I've actually always wanted to take Addie since she was little, but it seemed kind of far. It's not actually that far from Los Angeles. So if you are in LA area from us, it's a little bit under an hour. It's in the south, it's right outside of Thousand Oaks in the city of called, I guess, Moore Park. So if you are in the Los Angeles area, it's not terribly far. We were actually coming from the Solvang area, so it's about 2 hours down from us, but it was on the way home. It's off the 101. So you know where it is. So the overall review, okay, we just got back from Underwood Farms. Addie is sound asleep downstairs. She slept the whole ride home, which was about an hour. 30 minutes of the drive-through in and out, and then I carried her in and she is still asleep. So she is downstairs sleeping. So I was like, let me do a quick review of the Underwood Family Farms, of the pumpkin patch that you guys are gonna see that we just went to today. So we did go, it is a Sunday, so we went this Sunday morning. We got there almost at 11, probably about between 10:30 and 10:45 is when we pulled into the Underwood Farm. It was already super crowded. You'll see from the footage that there is a long line to get in, and then a long line that we had to kind of wait in to go through the security check. So just keep that in mind, that you want to go early if it is the weekends. It does open at 9 on the weekends. A good pointer is that you do, sorry, there's a plane going over my head. A good pointer is you do, when you buy your tickets, when you purchase your tickets online, you do select a time, but it doesn't really matter. You can come anytime within that day. And we did ask people, there's a bunch of people who had all different times on their tickets, but you can kind of show up within any time of that day that's on your ticket. You can also purchase your tickets there. So if you're deciding like, last minute, we want to go ahead and purchase your tickets there. I will say that the tickets do include everything within the farm. So unlike some other pumpkin patches where you kind of have to pay to get in, then you pay for each kind of activity. There, I'll get into what's there, but you overall just kind of pay your one fee. I want to say it was $15 per person if they're 2 or up or 3 and up. Addie's 4, so she's over it, so it doesn't really matter. So it's $15 per person after they're the whatever kid age. Once you get in, you did kind of have to wait in a long line. Parking was free or included within your ticket, so you did not have to pay for parking additional. They do have a couple of lots, so you can easily get into the big lots, dirt-ish road lots. So Underwood Family Farms is an actual working farm. They have fields of different kinds of vegetables and fruits, as well as pumpkins, which fall within that. You can pick off of the vines, or they have huge pumpkin fields all over of different types of pumpkins. So here's kind of my non-biased review, truthful non-biased review for how it was for us, since I have a 4-year-old and myself, and then how it might be depending on what you're looking for in a pumpkin patch. So it is, if you're going to find pumpkins, thumbs up, the place to be. It has tons of pumpkins, every type of pumpkin you can imagine, and they section them out by the different types, so you can see depending on what you want to pick. So pumpkins, it has everything. Activities wise, so once you get in, you are just in this big open field of kind of pumpkins and a farm. It looks like a farm, but definitely kind of fenced in. There's a couple of things you can do there. There is a hayride that takes you around the perimeter of the farm. There's my Wiki baby. Okay, Addie just woke up, so sorry. You can go, okay, so the hayride goes around the perimeter, so you can just take this little hayride. The line was rather long, so you do, it was again a Sunday morning, so probably if you're on a weekday, or if you come really early, or maybe later in the evening was what I was thinking I might try next. You can take this hayride around. It's fun for the kids. There is animals, so like a pig, a goat, cow, couple of those things, but they didn't have a petting zoo, so I don't know if they typically do have a petting zoo, and just today, or I mean during this COVID situation, there is no petting zoo, but there's some animals. So if your kids really want to see animals at a pumpkin patch, they do have you pick vegetables, fruits, pumpkins, all the things that you might want to pick, flowers even. They had like a sunflower field, a poppy field, depending on what you want to pick. If that's what you're going for, they have huge fields where you can go pick, and then you can purchase whatever you pick, just kind of by the pound or item, depending on what it is. But that's really fun. So that's unique to something that might be like in your city. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. There was kids waking up, gardeners going on. I had to take a pause. So finishing the review on Underwood Farm, we had a really good time. Again, the heat always plays a part in events for kids, because you know, you just feel like you have to wrap it up quickly when it's too hot and they're getting over it. So that was one thing that we had to finish. So our usual go-to is Tanaka Farms in the Orange County area. So this is the opposite direction, and that's kind of what I'm comparing it to. So I'm sure a lot of you other Los Angeles folks with kids have done the Tanaka Farms pumpkin patch, which also does have where you can pick your own vegetables and pumpkins. Underwood Farms is much bigger in the amount of produce that you can pick. So if that's what you're going for, I would say definitely go to the Underwood Farms one. In terms of, again, like activities for the kids, it's much more of a kind of roam, do stuff. They definitely can run around and play because it's a huge open space, but again, it was crowded, so you just have to take into consideration how close you want them to be to people, but there is the space to run out and play. But other than that, we had a great time. Here comes Atta Girl. Please like and subscribe to our video. Thank you for watching. Leave us comments below, and we will see you in our next one. Have a great week, guys. Bye.
Search